Hello everybody, this is Debbie from Stamps and Stuff in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator based out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona. And I tried to come on live yesterday all day and I could not stream to save my soul. So we've contacted our internet provider, we've upgraded once, and our problem is the router is clear on the other side of the house than my studio. So they thought that they would have everything boosted enough to do it, but I'm not sure exactly what's causing the problem. But anyway, I taught class today, so I wasn't planning on being on tonight, but I tried to see if I could get on and stream, and I could, so I thought, well, I'm just going to go with it. And I hope everything goes okay, because I usually do kind of a mental run through before I get on video, and I did not do that just coming off a class. But anyway, we're going to go with it since we can stream. So anyway, what we're going to do today is our second video in the series of A Week with the Chick, and this is the card we're going to do. So it has, this opens up here in the front, and you've got the little chick with the feed, and then this opens up this way here. I want to make sure I can get that all on the video here for you. Anyway, cute little card. When I saw someone do one similar to this, theirs opened up this way, but it reminded me of one in the first video I kind of showed you the template, but we did a card many years ago. And so I also saw the other day where somebody was doing an outhouse card, and I thought, wait a minute, what if we did an outhouse and you opened up the outhouse door and this chicken here was sitting there on the commode? Would that not be cute? So that's what's rolling around in my head right now. So I'm working on that. Anyway, now when I finish all 4 of these series of videos, I'm also having computer issues, and I'm wondering if it's all connected. But I will have a tutorial. This is not the tutorial for this, but it's what they look like. They come with a sheet, and when you go on the website, under the post for the video, there will be a link that you can pull up the tutorial. And what I have is all the measurements and the instructions, all the particulars that you need to do the class. And then I have also all the supplies that I used, so that it will all be available after I do all series of the 4. Then I will have it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in 4 separate PDFs or whatever. There will be 4 videos there also on the website, and also always on the website you can go back. These videos will be kept so that you can go back at any time and get them. So anyway, that will be what's coming up, and this will be my gift to you. So anyway, this is the card we're doing today. This was the card we did in video 1. So if you're looking for in the how to do this one, you'll want to go back to the video 1 in the A Week with a Chick series. This will be tomorrow's, this little card. That will be tomorrow's. And this will be Saturday. And that's barring I can get on. But hopefully, now usually I don't have troubles. I had troubles once before, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. Anyway, our internet people are going to come out and check and see if they can kind of determine what it is. So anyway, these cards are going to be used with the Hey Chick and the Hey Birthday Chick. Now, the Hey Chick was a celebration free stamp set. I think it was in 2017. and it was so popular that they've brought it back now. And let's see, it has its set of dies, and so it is really cute. They got a chicken coop and the fence and the corn stalk and the little, what this is it's like you have here where he has the chicken feed or corn or whatever it is that he's eating on the ground. You know, it has corn, the little corn here. It's just, everything is just really cute. This is just, and the eggs, everything just really cute. Then we have the Hey Birthday Chick, and this is mainly centered around a birthday. And I have an idea on another card for this one too, because I don't know, I just can't, every once in a while I have a set that I just can't let go of, and I think this will be one I'll do several videos on. Anyway, so there is lots of birthday stamps here, and then this has the one that cuts out the chicks and a little fence and a baby chick, and the feed sack, we'll be using that today, and the happy birthday we'll be using, and the fences too. So anyway, cute set. I just love it. So let me get my pieces out, and I hope this video goes off smoothly because I like to do my run through. Also, one thing I like to do when I'm going to color images with the blends is I like to set up kind of a color palette. And so this is the one that I've used because I've colored these ahead of time, because I don't think you want to watch me color the whole thing. I'll show you, you know, on one. But anyway, I do a color palette so that I have right there, I can tell what colors, because there's nothing worse to grab a marker or a blend that you think it's going to be one color, you think it's going to be light or dark or whatever, and it turns out to be something different. So it is a good idea to get your palette situated ahead of time. So I think that lends itself to more productive coloring. Okay, now also with these blends, I've heard some say that there's drip, and I know with the Copics, same things happen. And I had this happen to me, I think day before yesterday, first time, where it was dripping. But I knew what to do because I was a Copic user. Now, if you have them drip, say you have this side and you're using it and it starts dripping, immediately pull off this side. What it is they are so tight with the caps that there's kind of a vacuum seal in there. So there's a lot of pressure. So sometimes that pressure builds up and it causes them to drip. And it's not anything that's wrong with the marker. Just pull off the other side, let that pressure equalize, and then that will stop it. So anyway, I just happened to hear that it was on a different video, and so I remember that from Copics. So okay, let me see my pieces here. Okay, now then. Now this sheet here, I will, because I'm not having the PDF right away for you. This is 3 3/4 by, I think it's, what is it, 8.5. Okay, and the score is at 1 3/4 and 5 1/4. So that's what that is. Okay, and then you want to score them real good here. And this one, I also have, I have a magnet on it. I have a magnet here and here. The one that I saw, it opened this way, and I wanted it to open this way so that somebody could set it on a table or a the hearth or whatever, where you're going to put it, and you could display it so that it would be open, so that it kind of has a cute little, you know, display element to it. So what I did is the measurements are all pretty much the same, except when we do this panel. If you want to have the door open that way, then you're just going to put the hinge on one side, and when we get there, I'll explain that to you. So, okay. All right. Now then, we are going to start here with the door. Get my pieces kind of organized here for me. Okay. I take that back. We're going to start this. This, I believe, was okay. That was about 3 3/4 inch square. And what I did was cut it on the diagonal. Now, there also is a triangle set that is in the catalog. I want to say Everything Triangles. I don't remember what it is. Anyway, you can use the largest triangle for that. But I don't have that set, so I'm using this one. So what I'm going to do here, now these are 1/4 inch strips, and I have put the tear and tape on the back. And I am going to put this right along here. And then right along, just right along that edge. And then I like to, I've just had class and I haven't even had time to clean up after my class in the classroom. So my scissors ended up on the table. So I just clip from the back. And then take my last strip here. Okay, and then I'm going to go over this way here, and then I'm going to clip these from the back. And I also have a pair of their Teflon coated, so when I'm cutting things that have tape on them, it doesn't get them all goopy. I don't like to get my other scissors goopy. And being my daddy's girl, I went over the edge just a tad. So I'm going to trim that off. Love this thing, but when you get 2 or 3 layers, it is not real good. Okay. So what I am going to do now, I just did that with glue. I didn't do it with a lot of times I pop things out. In fact, one of my things that I always say in class, when in doubt, pop it out. I kind of to do that. Okay. Now then, what I'm going to do here is I am going to clip these edges off. In other words, we are putting this on the end, the small end, because this one's going to come up underneath and this one's going to go down. Now I've put my little roof on, so I want that to be angled, so I am going to cut this excess piece off here. And don't do what I did. I put the glue on all the way down. And as soon as that dries, I will take my glue eraser and pull the rest of that glue off. Okay, all right. So we have that done. Now this little piece, this is going to be the front doors. And like I say, you can do it just as one door. You can make it open like this. You can make it open like that. Or like I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that down the center and make 2 doors out of it. Okay, now then. Where is my little piece that I have got to glue the doors on? Well, I will have to go over to the cutter and cut. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I have it in here. Yes, I do. Okay. More organized than I thought I was. Okay. Alrighty. Now then, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to take a little measure here, and I am going to measure this right and a half, which would be okay, right there. Now, it's not rocket science, so it doesn't have to be absolutely exact. But what I'm going to do is I have marked that at the half point. So I'm going to take this and put that right there. In fact, I wish I had those scissors because I'm going to have to cut this in half, and that cutter is not the best for that. Okay, so now we've done that in half. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put these across on the diagonal. Okay, and I'm going to put this across. I'm just kind of figuring the half point there and just putting it across. Again, it's not rocket science, so you don't have to. And always when I cut off, I cut from the back. Whoop, my good scissors. I don't want to get them all goobered up. And I kind of lay my scissors along the edge so that it helps to stabilize the scissors so that they don't cut into this panel here. Okay. All right. Now then, I wonder if this will go all the way across. Oh, I think it will. I'm going to take this, put this across here, and get this one. And then I'm going to take and put that right there. And then we're going to cut this from the back. You always want to cut from the back because you're going to get it the most even that way, because you've got that back paper to help guide that blade of the scissor. Okay. Now then, I wonder if I can cut these with this scissors. I have a big cutter over on the other side. That's what I did last time. I just took this. Well, it's going to cut okay. There we go. There we have our 2 doors there. Okay. Now then, I need also in my little goodie thing here, I need my hinges. I've taken just a little rectangle here, and these are 1 1/4 by 1 inch, and then they're scored in half, and that is just to go along here. Okay, and this is what we're going to be building, is right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my glue on this. And with this glue, less is more. It's a strong glue, but if you're getting glue all over you with this glue, and I like it because you can get it in and you can kind of move it around to make sure that it is up. Okay, I've got that on the wrong side. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry. And then I am going to take my glue eraser, pull that glue off, and then mount it right here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and mount this, but then I can take the glue off. Okay, I'm going to put this right there. Then I'm going to take this one, and one goes on one side. You want to have this go on the back side, and then lay this down. And these are just slightly, not quite as wide as the panel here. And then I'm going to put this right there. So now it's beginning to look like barn doors. And the one thing with this glue is, see how there was a little bit of space there, but I was able to slide it on those hinges a little bit to have that come together. Okay. Now on the inside, what I'm going to do is I am going to, let me see. I like to tear it towards me, because when you tear it towards you, you will get the rough edge. If you tear it away from you, you tend to get it, I mean, the edge is still rough, but it's smooth there. Can you see the difference in the two? See if I can, I don't know if that shows on camera, but I like it to be, you know, more distressed. So, okay. And then we're going to clip this off here. And what I need, okay, where is my fence? My little pieces. I've got extras in here. Oh, I had another little envelope thing there. Well, okay. Now then with this, what I should have done is I could have die cut this out on the adhesive sheets, which would be a lot easier right now. You pull these off, and then you would take your sheets and put these on the sheet. Say this was a sheet. You'd put it on there, and then you would die cut it, and then it's like a sticker. And these are the adhesive sheets from Stampin' Up. Will make your life a lot easier. But I did not do that. Oh, and hang on a second. I had this on the table because we were doing the whale cards, and you know how the one little whale has the little hat with the flower on it, and we got to thinking you remember Minnie Pearl with she used to have the big wide brim hat. She had this big flower hanging there, and then her price tag was. So we decided we had to put price tag on the hat. So, okay. This is a silicone craft sheet, and it is wonderful. It's one of my go-to things. I take just a little bit of glue here and one of our sponges, and then do this, and that puts the glue on the back without having to sit there and go like that. And you know how the glue gets through, it gets on your hands get sticky, you know, and it's not the best thing. So I'm just going to put this down here. Got a little piece wanting to come off there. Just want to clip that off. There we go. Okay, now we're going to put this through here. Just a little, and with this, less is more with this glue. If you put a big blobs, get it on your hands, and it is a pain when you get it on your hands. I love this glue because of its versatility. But okay, now then I need, oh, where are they? Hang on just a second. I'm sorry, it's over here. All right, I knew I had them put out and I didn't. That's why when I do a run through it's better. I don't seem so scatterbrained. All righty. Okay. Now these little feed bags I'm going to put in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my soft suede here. And I'm going to take, where's my brown dauber? Let's see here. Which one is the brown one? Okay. Get this out of the way. Over here. Okay, and I am going to just kind of make this look just a little bit dirty. Okay, now let me see. I have this pin. Okay, and I am going to label the bag. And I put some chalk around it so that it looks like it has a label on the back. And I do that after because these pens tend to not want to write on the chalk. So what I'm going to do is just kind of lighten that up around there so that it's going to look kind of like it has the label. And this is a chalk pencil. In fact, I think I used something different on the other one. I used a regular pen. This is a chalk pencil, and I love it. But actually, I used almost the white in a regular, my Prismas, I think, is what I used. Okay, there we go. Now what I'm going to do is get my okay, take all the jackets off. I like to keep these corralled because otherwise they go tracking through my house. Okay, so I am going to put one kind of over here. Wait a minute, I think I want to put one of these glued down. And I want to put it right over here, and then I want to do, because I noticed with the other one I don't have it glued right here, and this keeps, when it gets opened, it kind of looks kind of wonky, so I want to glue that one in also. There we go. And then we're going to have that there. Then we are going to take our little, it's the details, you know. I have got to have details. My daddy was an engineer, so I have to channel my daddy. Okay, so just a tiny bit of glue there. And then I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of glue on the back. What I don't want to do is get far enough to where you can't see me. Okay. So then I'm going to put this right here. Like I say, I like this glue because I can continue to manipulate it for quite a while. But then once it's set, it will, like I say, it'll hold you to the card. It is really, really strong. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to get my little chick here. And I'm going to put... Where's my little dimensionals? I saved the extra ones that come out of the paper pumpkin kits. Okay. There you go. There's this little scene right here. Now, I think I'm going to see if this is, whoop, where's my glue eraser? Oh, I don't have it right here right now. I might have to do that later. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here, I like to burnish these, and I burnish them several times because I like them to kind of stay put. So, okay, now then this, I am going to put a little bit of glue right here, and we are going to put that right down here, and I have probably, oh, I want to say about 1/8 of an inch. Just kind of center it on both sides. In fact, I've got this over just a tad. Like I say, this glue, you can continue to mess with it. You can continue to mess with it till it sets up. Let me get this out of the way because I'll get myself in it. Put that over there. And I will get my happy birthday. And then, see, the glue on this will dry, but then after it dries, you just rub it like this and see how that's rubbing right off? So what I do is when I'm done, I just go in the kitchen and I kind of rinse it off and everything. But it really is great because it's one place that I know that where the glue is. I don't get my project in it, which is something I always did when I figured I'd put it on a corner of the paper or whatever, and I always ended up getting my glue in it, my project in the glue. And always when you do that, it's never when you're just starting out. It's when you're just about done and you've got a beautiful project there. And then you've got it all glued. Okay. And you can put this way. I kind of like it this way, like I did on the other one. Although sometimes I drive my students crazy because I might have several samples and each one is a little different because every time I do the card I change it kind of. Okay, so now we are going to, we need our little egg here. Okay, now if you're going to put a magnet on, you want me to show you how you do a magnet? There are some that opt for magnets and others that don't. Now, I will try and remember to, when I do my website post, to link. In fact, I'll write a note right now to link where I got these. I got these on Amazon. Because I know if you buy magnets and you buy them in a craft store or something like that, you're going to pay an arm and a leg. And I got $250 for what I paid for 8 sets before. So they're much better that way. Okay, so and these are 1/4 inch. They're 3/16 by 1/32 in width. But see, if you get them anywhere near, they start reacting with each other. Okay, now what I do is I take my glue dots and my take your pick tool, and let's see, I put that right about here. Okay. And then I put the magnet on there. Okay. Now which side is this? Okay. So that the magnet side is up. Put that that way. Okay. Alrighty. Now I have this, and I want it when I put this in the flagger. Whoop, that's the other one. Oh, it's on the table too. Well, I'm gonna have to do it this way. I like those new little flaggers. They are really pretty cool. Okay. Now then, I'm going to put a dimensional. I'm going to put one of our dark ones on there because it's up against the dark. And I'm going to put these on the side. Okay, so I'm going to put this over the edge here. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Now then, whoop, I'm going to take my, don't you love it how you can be working in a 2-foot area and you still lose everything? Yeah. Okay, so I am going to put this right here. Where's my take your pick tool? I'm going to put this right here. Now what I like to do is I like to let these set really good before I start opening and closing too much. See, that holds it, but I want to let it set up. In other words, don't open it and close it a whole bunch of times, otherwise it'll start coming apart. So I take maybe a block or something when I'm done, and I have it just sitting on it, some weight, so that those glues will really set, because the magnets are pretty strong. And this die didn't get this quite. I must have got it kind of cattywampus. So I want to trim this up just a tad. Okay, and then I'm going to put this right on the end, which is right here. There we go. Okay, now we're going to start working on the inside. Okay, we're going to take our Memento ink and the Let's Celebrate You. I haven't even taken the time to put the stickers on, so I hope I stamped this right. Okay. Whoop. This is a photopolymer. No, it isn't. That is foam. I don't have to use that with that. Whoop. Okay. Straight down. 1, 2, straight up. This little guy is just my favorite. I just love him. And I don't know if you notice, look at the googly eyes. Isn't he just cute? Oh, a message came up and I just about panicked. I thought there's nothing worse than getting most of the way through a video and then finding out that you've stopped streaming or whatever and you're just talking to yourself. Anyway, aren't they cute? So anyway, yes, we're going to put little Google eyes on him or her. Okay. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this down a skosh, and let me see. Well, if I can see that where that is. Okay. Okay, and I am going to put some dimensionals on, I guess it's a hem. I have a bow tie. I don't know. I think he's too cute. He's the one I want to put in the outhouse standing on the commode. Let me know if you think that'd be a good idea. In fact, let me know who you are, where you're from, and like I say, if you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of those actions. Each one gets you in for a drawing, and we draw. It's usually we have your choice of a couple of stamp sets, different ones that I have to choose from, or like the current paper pumpkin kit. So anyway, tell me something about yourself. There's nothing better. I wake up early in the morning and I get on and read the emails, and it is so cool to just hear your comments. I read every comment. So wait a minute here. Oh. Oh, it's always on live. I'm thinking, wait a minute, why is this square here? This is not supposed to be square here. This is supposed to be cut off. I should have cut both edges at the same time. I'm not a nitwit, really, I'm not. I just act like one, you know? What can I say? Might get enjoyment from watching me fumble around here. Okay. I should have done my little walkthrough, but I wanted to get on just in, I hate to say I'm going to be on and then not be able to. It's like, you know, I am not a flake. When we had our stamp store, whoop. Now this one I can see is whoosh, going that way. Let me get this. Whoa. Didn't do too good of a job of cutting that one. But like I say, that's why I like this glue. It is, it's Debbie proof. Okay, now then, my little white pieces here, I am going to take them and edge them. Is this my, no, it's a good thing I tested that. That's not my, okay, where's my, scanning the surface here. Okay. Get my soft suede here, and I kind of like to go just around the edges, because anybody that's had when we first moved to Havasu, we were in the equestrian area up on top of the hill, and we had chickens and everything and horses and all of that. And so anybody that's had chicken coops, you know there's a lot of dirt involved. Okay, so now what I'm going to take is these little fences here, and I'm going to take my chickens. Oh, darn. Hang on. My chicken was trying to fly the coop. Okay, so I'm going to put this one, I'm going to put them up on dimensionals. I'm going to glue the bottom, but put the top part up so there it's a little bit of dimension there. So I'm going to kind of glue this one in. And I'm going to put this one up just a tad. Now this one here I have glitter on. This one I thought I'd tone it down just a tad for those that don't care about glittered chickens. Oh, I forgot to color. I forgot to color the comb on top. Reminds me of when we had them. We had hens that were laying, and we would try and give away the roosters. And my husband gave away one, and I said, well, which one did you give away? And he described her, and he says, oh, I said, oh my gosh. I said, that's my best hen. He says, no, it's not. It was a rooster. It's that big comb and, you know, everything. And, well, we had to go get my hen back and substitute for a different one. It's like, man, that's my best laying hen. How could you give her away? My goodness gracious, heavens to Betsy. So that's when we learned that just because they have that big comb does not mean that they are roosters. Okay, now what I did with this is I put a double layer on there. I put one layer down and one kind of up. So I'm just going to put this on like so. And then I'm going to take the other one and I'm going to put it down just a little bit. Just so it looks like a fancy little box that you have for them all to get cozy in and lay their eggs. They've got to be cozy. There we go. Gonna let that dry a bit and then I will trim that off. So we'll go with this one here. I hope I'm in camera. I've got to get someone to show me how to pick up comments on this. I need, I'm not sure if I can pick them up on the switcher screen here, or if you have to pick them up on a separate device. So that's, I figured I had to learn to do the videos and be able to watch all these screens and everything and get that under my belt. And then I really would like to be able to interact live, because that's always more fun. You like to, so if you comment, you know, tell me where you're from, and It's a high point of my day reading everybody's emails, and everybody has been so great. It really is humbling to hear the neat comments. I really appreciate it. Okay. Now we're going to put this, and it's just up above this fold here. We should be able to, I should have dry tested that a little bit. Okay, we're going to put this right here. Make sure those are kind of semi-even. I hate it when you have to stand sideways to see an even card. All righty. Now I'm going to flag this, both sides of this sentiment here. And we're almost done. And I still seem to be broadcasting. I've had a couple of videos, I've shot them clear to the end only to find out it wasn't broadcasting. That's kind of disheartening when you think you're getting the job done only to find out you are not. Okay, now then, we need to put our window on top. And what I have done is I've taken, you can take, in fact, there's a new stamp now, or a punch, and I've got it on order, that it's a duo punch, and it will punch out the scallop and the inside. So that would be a really good one to use. And anything that you might need, just go to stampsandstuff.org and hit the shop, and it will take you right to my online store. Okay, now this one, I'm going to, let me see, about right there. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, now then, I'm going to go up here. Now on this one, what I've used to kind of simulate that straw in there is, this is in the Peony Sweet, and it's the small flower. But you can use anything that would kind of, let me see, I think I'm going to do that with my scissors. Just kind of make it, let's see, might trim this down just a little bit. Just kind of getting just a little bit of a rough edge on that, and I will put a little edging around that, and then I'm going to take this and put this right about yay. It's kind of like they're sitting up there in the hay loft, and the hay is kind of coming out. Okay, now these are the eggs, and I am going to, also I noticed the little bow tie did not get on. We will have to put the bow tie on. Can't be forgetting that. Heavens to Betsy. So how's everybody doing this winter? How's their weather? I know some people are really, really cold. We've been in the probably mid-70s here in Havasu. We just have wonderful, wonderful winters. Of course, our summers are, you know, when you're pulling 110 consistently, that's pretty warm. But as they say, it's a dry heat. But, you know, that's why we all have swimming pools and we have the lake. So, alrighty. Okay, I think I will go like so. And then we will take his little bow tie here. And I'm going to take right here and put just a teeny bit of glue. Oh, see, that looks so much better. See, this one is down lower. This one, it needs to be up there. It's more cartoony. Also, he needs his eyeballs because he can't see where he is going. Where's my glue dots? Here they are. They get off on the edge. Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put a little glue dot. Oh, he looks so cute. I tell you, this is a tough job, I tell you. Put his other eyeball on. Oh, my goodness. So, there we go. And I stamped the envelope and the flap. No naked envelopes. Although we actually had someone in class today that didn't want the envelope stamped. She likes naked envelopes. So that was alrighty. So there you have it. And this opens up here. And that way, and what you want to do too is you want to help kind of burnish these edges here so that when you want this to stand open like this, just keep burnishing that. You can go front and back and get those creases well burnished to where they will stand up if you want them to. So, and you could put a magnet there too, but I don't think it needs it. So there you go. There's that one. And then tomorrow we will be back doing this one. And then on Saturday we will be doing this one. And then eventually, as soon as I get it made up, I would like to do the little outhouse card. So I think that would be really, really cute. So we are in the midst of celebration, and it is coming to a close now. So make sure you get your orders in while you can still get your celebration rewards. For every $50 increment, you can choose a free item out of the celebration catalog. And this Hey Chick, the Hey Chick was a celebration stamp set from, I think, 2017. So anyway, now is the time. If you're interested in joining my team, we would love to have you. We have a good time because for your $99 that it costs to join, you get $125 in product. You get 5 selections. There's 4 color families, and then there is the in colors set, and this is a $57.50 perk right here. These are the new designs. Each year the designs change on the papers. So what you have is, say there's 4 here, you'll have 2 that are 2 that are this way, 2 that are this way. Then when you flip them, you have 2 other sides. So there is 4 different designs. But it really is cool. You get each one of the color families, and then the in color, you have their designer paper. So you get that. That's $57.50. You get a paper pumpkin, a voucher for a paper pumpkin that you can send in for the month that you want the paper pumpkin. It is a blast. If you want to subscribe to my paper pumpkin club, you go to stampsandstuff.org and you go to paper pumpkin and you can subscribe there. And it's, if you are going on vacation, you don't want it for a month, you can go to the website and cancel that subscription for that month, and then they start it back up the next. And so you're able to do that, and you're not, you don't have to keep it running or whatever. If it's not what you enjoy, you can cancel it at any time. And the paper pumpkin has a stamp set, it has an ink pad, it has, you know, all the projects. It is, last month there was supposed to do 8 cards. I did, I think it was 15 out of mine. Let's see, Lois I think got 11 or 12 out of hers, and really cool. So, and then also, and then free shipping. So now is the time to join if you would like to, and I'd love to have you on my team. Really have a blast. Now this is my February class to go, and it is Hydrangea Haven. And so there is information available on that. If you want to go to the website and hit the contact button and let me know, I can send you a link to signing up for that. And there is a pricing structure, you know, depending on whether you have the set or not, what the cost is on that. So anyway, I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate your time. I appreciate and love the comments, the warm comments that you send, and it really does mean a lot. And if there's anything that you want me to do, that a set that you want to see demonstrated, just let me know. And if I can, I'd be happy to oblige you. So anyway, have a great evening, and I hopefully, as long as I can stream, I will see you tomorrow. So anyway, have a great evening, and thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye.